Hey Clashers, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're starting at a very high trophy level. I'm sitting in first place on the leaderboard, and second place is also me on another account. The reason we're staying here is simple. This Meteor Golem strategy is incredibly powerful. It's so consistent and effective that I'm seeing more and more YouTubers switching to it. What's even more interesting is that my own base has been attacked multiple times using this exact strategy. When a strategy gets copied and used against you, that's how you know it truly works. Now let's jump into the attacks and see why. Alright, we're into the first attack. We carefully read the base, every detail matters, and the plan starts to take shape step by step. The backside of the fire spitter gives us an opportunity, but one wrong decision here can put the entire attack at risk. The monolith is the most critical target in this section, which is exactly why we deploy the Royal Champion here. This isn't a random choice. Every move made here defines the fate of the attack. Now we deploy the Meteor Golems exactly from this point. In this section, the army needs extra support to keep moving forward, which is why we choose the troop launcher. There's no need for a log launcher on this base. The real focus here isn't the walls, but maintaining the army's momentum and power. Choosing the right siege machine here completely shifts the balance of the attack. I'm sending the king and queen from the left side so the Meteor Golems don't head there. With this tactic, they move straight toward the center, ensuring the army progresses in perfect sync. Every step is planned. The army's power and flow are what matter most here. And we drop the OG spell exactly on this spot where we don't want our army to move forward. The goal is to prevent unnecessary damage and stop the army from going there and getting split. Alright, for our second attack, we're dropping the Royal Champion behind the monolith. The goal here is simple. Take down the monolith and clear out those heavy defenses to pave the way. Now we're deploying the Meteor Golems right here. We'll also be using the troop launcher to bring in extra support and break through the defenses. Next, we're dropping the queen and then the king. The main objective here is to support the Meteor Golems and make sure they push straight into the core of the base. I'm thinking about the best spot for the OG spell. Actually, dropping it right here is the right call to negate any extra damage. At this point, the direction doesn't even matter because our army has pushed into the core exactly as planned. I have to say that entry was absolutely perfect. Looking at the third base, we can see 2 rage towers positioned right in the corners. Our main goal here is to use the Royal Champion to take out at least one of them and neutralize that threat. Now, we're deploying the Meteor Golems right from this side, behind the Fire Spitters. We're also using the log launcher to smash through these dense walls and clear a path for our main army. We're also sending in the King and Queen from this side to provide backup for the Meteor Golems and keep the push going. You guys often ask me why I use the Ice Golem, and well, here's your answer. Just look at that value. Freezing those defenses at the perfect moment. Dropping the OG spell now to negate any extra damage and keep our troops safe. If you've enjoyed the attack so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next raids.